9 hikers. One frozen mountain. It's a mystery so terrifying, Russia still won't release the full files. What made them tear open their tent from the inside and run into -30 degrees Celsius weather, barefoot? You need to watch till the end to find out about this terrifying incident. On February 2, 1959, 9 experienced hikers from the Yuri Norizov Institute of the North and Northwest Russia fled their tent in the middle of the night. All 9 were half-dressed and died under bizarre circumstances. Some had missing eyes and tongues, and others had fractured skulls. The official cause was an unknown compelling force. But recent investigations suggest something far more sinister than previously thought. Considering this was during the Cold War and the Iron Curtain era, it's no surprise that the Russian government sought to cover up the truth. The hikers had set up camp at an elevation of 3,200 feet in the Ural Mountains. And in the morning, when their tent was cut open, it revealed a scene of chaos. There were no signs of a struggle, but the hikers' clothing was strewn about, as if they had been running from something. 7 of the 9 bodies found were lying in a ravine at the bottom of a hill. 2 others were found further away, one with a fractured skull. All of them had been dead for several hours when discovered, and all of them had been dead for several hours when discovered. All of them had been dead for several hours when discovered. Based on the evidence, investigators concluded that the group had been driven by an unknown compelling force to abandon their tent and run into the snowy wilderness in the middle of the night. Even more disturbing, some victims had internal injuries without external wounds, as if they had been crushed by an invisible force. This is far worse than we thought. Recent investigations have suggested that the hikers may have been driven to their deaths by infrasound-induced panic. Infrasound is a low-frequency sound wave below the range of human hearing, and it has been known to cause feelings of dread, anxiety, and panic. According to some reports, a nearby military base was conducting top-secret tests of infrasound weapons at the time. If true, this would explain why the hikers cut open their tent and fled in terror. One witness later reported seeing strange lights and hearing a booming sound in the sky that night, which could have been caused by the infrasound weapon. It's also possible that the hikers encountered a natural infrasound event, such as a strong wind or a landslide, which could have triggered their flight response. However, this doesn't explain why some of the hikers had missing eyes and tongues, or why they had internal injuries. It's possible that they were attacked by wild animals, but there is no evidence of this. And it's also possible that some of the hikers died as a result of sleepwalking or a similar mental health condition. But this doesn't explain why all 9 of them died. In the end, we may never know what really happened to the Dyatlov Pass hikers. The incident remains officially unsolved, and the truth is still out there somewhere, perhaps forever lost behind the Iron Curtain. If you like scary stories, stay tuned for more.